Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Nothing Wrong with a Tuesday. Our Tuesday morning. 1 second. There we go. Just had to mute the side computer. Hope everybody is doing well this morning. I'm Crumblewig420. Couple of things before we get into the side chat. This chat and live is for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade ever. And everything we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. And in saying that, let's get over into the side chat and see who we've had coming through here. I see Maine John Lindsley from last night. Well, early morning hours, I should say. And there's Local Weedy and Brett Blankenship. How are you doing, my friend? And Penny, what is going on? Thanks for swinging in. KO Battles, cheers. Mr. Crowley, you're out saving some baby ducks from an underground explosion. Baby ducks everywhere, insane. Peace to us all. All right, Mr. Crowley, we will catch up with you later, my friend. Later indeed. I forgot to ask if you've got anything growing in your tent, so if you're listening along, let me know. I know you finished your autoflower grow off with Maine, so I don't know if you got anything else going right now. I just don't recall. Hey, there's KO Battles and Cavs. Cheers, Cavs. Good morning. I thank you, Fat Buds, for typing in 505 back then, because you guys spooked the hell out of me when I started seeing numbers in there, and I'm like, I know I'm in a different time zone, but come on. So then Fat Buds typed in the 505. That was at 505 this morning for anyone who was hanging out in here then. Marcus, good morning, my friend. Yes, indeed. Many bong rips to everyone this morning. I still can't get over that. The amount of 67 grams of shrooms that Cavs got off from his first flush. That is so awesome. And for anybody who didn't hear, I did purchase my personal Fable setup yesterday and got a great price on it, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Hey, ID, cheers. It's been a minute. Thanks for stopping in. John Boy, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Fat Buds, you know you can't do so many dabs. You told me that, and there is so much truth behind that. Asematic, good morning. Gas taxi and ice cream candy in the bowl. Nice, Penny. That's all right, KO. Get yourself some rest. Thanks for hanging in. Yo, Dale Gray 420. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. And Jeff Papalia, good day to you as well. Good day. Pop over here on my other computer a second. Hop over to a couple of channels and see what you guys got going on. Nice. $5.29. We are rolling right up on $5.30 for my first bong rip of the morning. Though I have sat here and smoked a joint and a half, I went on like a joint rolling spree this morning. I'm sitting there just rolling. Usually I roll 2 for the live. The next thing you know, I got fucking 5 of them done. So I lit one up, smoked that. But needless to say, Cheddar Bob, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Just waiting for the old 5:30 rip. So maybe I'll hydrate a little bit. Yes. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, cheers, Maine. Cheers, my friend. Good to see you. I was going to message you yesterday to hang out, but then I was like, maybe you got family shit going on. So I went up on Rock's panel and sat up on there for a little bit yesterday. It was kind of nice. Kind of nice indeed. Do 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 da da da. Oh, nice, Jeff. Making soil and biochar all day. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Is that Heart of the South I saw come in? And Wasman? Cheers, cheers to both of you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I trust everybody had some good Memorial Day celebrations. From what I gather and what I've seen on YouTube, Facebook, and other social media, most people did. Hey, CEO McDonald, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Thank you. Ba 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 ba. Hey, I did finally get into my tent yesterday and check what I've got in there. And surprisingly enough, out of the dozen seeds that I popped, 10 of them have survived. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased. It's going to give me a little something to go outside with. Yeah, man, I can't remember the guy's name who used to do biochar when I first came on here. And I just don't see him anymore. I don't remember his name. It's the same guy that built the big ice roller coaster and his snow roller coaster in his backyard during the winter for his kids, which was pretty freaking awesome. I just don't remember who he was. Oh, and mushroom compost, Penny. Nice. Yeah, it is getting too bright at 4:30 in the morning. Well, 5:30 for me. We didn't have any thunderstorms last night. Today is supposed to be 85, and then tomorrow we're dropping back down into the 40s. So I'll take it. I'll take it. A little bit of Mother Nature being bipolar again. It's about all I can think of it as. Yeah. Oh, no shit, Shadow. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It has been a fat minute. Blew out 3 of your LEDs. Dang. What's everybody smoking on this morning? Crumblewig is ripping on some more of this Perp Slurp. It's going to be my go-to right now for a little bit. Yeah, that's one of the things. We didn't freeze up this year, Penny. Like the lake never froze like it normally would. People didn't even get out to go ice fishing like they have in the past. Yeah. And I mean, I keep bitching about the weather and the rain, but everybody has maintained we are in a drought, so we do need it. We need the weather to stabilize a little bit for us. Yes, indeed, Shadow. Yes, indeed. Fat Buds, the coffee is good to help you breathe too. They say that the warm, moist air with the caffeine in it helps open up your airways some. So, yes, indeed. John Boy says Black Gorilla. The Black Gorilla I've got going now, it smells different, but it's growing just like the first one. Huh. Different expressions. I had that with some freak show, the lemon freak show that I grew. It was really interesting. I ended up with 3 of those plants, and each one of them grew differently, but they all tasted the same. The old Daydreamer tincture. Nice ID. Nice. Nice. No, you're right, Fat Buds. We didn't. We got snowed on like a son of a bitch. At least up here we did. Yo, Scottish weed grower. Good morning. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? Thank you so much for stopping by this morning. We're just hanging, chilling, toking, chatting. Yeah, Wasman. Yeah, see, it's hard for us to gauge anything because we're right on the Oswego River, which dumps right into Lake Ontario, and the water is so fucking high right now. Yeah. Nice though, John Boy. Those are some good smells. Garbage dump and male cat spray smell. Hey, Big Nog. Cheers, buddy. What is going on? What is up? Inu, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Oh, Fat Buds, no shit. I will. I did not know that. Now I got to write that down because if I don't, hold on a minute here. All right. I had to pop open your page on my other screen or I'll forget. I will forget. Do 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 do. Well, at least I'll take the day of the nice warm weather. I think I'm going to try and mow today, get that out of the way. Since with it raining, like every other day, the grass hasn't had enough time to dry out enough, whereas today it should be good. Though I didn't really look to see if it rained overnight. It probably did. That would only be right. Yes, indeed. Trying to think of what else I got going on today. It's my last day before going back to work tomorrow. So Mrs. Wig's working. She's closing tonight. So I'll just stay up and freaking hang out and then sleep in the morning. Might as well just do it that way. A little bit easier. Thank you, Fat Buds. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I generally, if I don't pop a window open on my other computer, I have to write it down on my page over here. And then I try to remember to look at that after my lives. The computer windows are easy because as I shut each one down, I watch it. Big shout out to the 21 people that are in here right now. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. You know, until I look down at the time, it doesn't always dawn on me that, you know, you guys come railing in here first thing in the morning, and I really appreciate it. It's nice. It's nice to get up, hang out, have a smoke, have some coffee, and just chill with a whole bunch of cool, like-minded people. So thank you guys for that. I'm sure this is, for those of you who were off yesterday, this is first day back to work this morning, so that brings its own pleasantries and unpleasantries if you don't necessarily like where you work. Nice, Benny. Using a street light out back. Hey, Space Storm, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in this morning and saying hey. There we go. Cheers, cheers. We are rolling right up on 5:45, which means we'll be ripping. Absolutely, Penny. Let somebody else's dime help fucking grow your grow. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, indeed, Space Storm, indeed. I'm in upstate New York, a city called Oswego, right up on Lake Ontario. I actually am 20 minutes north of Syracuse. Ain't that the truth, Fat Buds? Ain't that the truth? A little hydration. And cheers, cheers, everyone. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Ooh, that nice indeed. Rubbing tarts in the suburbs of pain, though. Yeah, indeed. I bet, Penny. I bet. So, Space Storm, first time coming in here? If so, are you a connoisseur? Are you a grower? Are you a reviewer? Are you all of the above? And it doesn't matter either way, anyway, at all. We just love having people in here on the channel and hanging out with us in the morning. It's always nice. Hey, there's Jim Fine's piece. What is going? Dipshits and dill holes. I like that. I like that. I like that. Dill hole. I haven't heard that one in a long time. I used to like that one a lot. I'd be like, you fucking dill hole. Go put that shit over there. Nice, Space Storm. Nice. Well, feel free to stop back here anytime you want. We are generally here Sunday through Tuesday, 5:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, absolutely. Oops. There we are. Trying to get both my screens to catch up to one another. There's still quite a delay. I don't know why that happens. It's like I will lose every minute that I'm on. I lose like 3 minutes worth of time on the screen. So it gets to a point where it's almost 20 minutes behind. And, you know, if a light comes on and I turn it off, next thing you know, I'm seeing it over here 5 minutes later. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think we'll be going on to another joint momentarily. Nothing at all wrong with that. Oh, well, nice, Space Storm. Cool. That is cool indeed. Cool indeed. So here in the channel, we try and smoke about every 15 minutes. Usually, you know, on the hour and quarter after, you know, whatever 30 and like that. And it is, yeah, it works out for us. That way, you know, people gravitate in and out of lives. Everybody gets a chance to smoke. So, hey, Joey Nuggs, what's going on? What is going on, my friend? What have you been up to, Mr. Nuggs? And what is everybody smoking on? I said earlier, I'm smoking on some of this Perp Slurp. I've got it both in the bong and in the joints that I rolled up today. That is something that I got a cut of from Maine and grew out, and definitely some good shit. Oh, Maine's got the Jeffrey. Joey, things are going well with me. They are. I was sick for a little bit, bounced back from that, took an exciting mushroom trip. That was a thing, and now I'm back at it. Hey, nice space storm. Thanks, man. Thanks. Hey, Mano, what's going on? Yes, Mr. Crowley, Perp Slurp. The Perp Slurp. Ducks are safe. Good job, man. Good job. We knew we could count on you. Yes, yes. Thanks, Joey. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so back to my small 2x2 tent. The stuff that I got in there, I just have in solo cups right now. I think I'm going to let them run till I can sax them. That's my plan of attack. And then go from there. I mean, the autoflowers, obviously, I don't have to worry about that, but I do have 6, 7, 8 regs in there. Yeah, you can't Space Storm. It's that's why we have our pages. And one of the nice things is once people are here for a time or two and whatnot, or depending on the feel that I get for them, we wrench everybody up, and that way you can go to other channels and look and see what people have going on. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Well, thank you, Osmond. Wasman, Wasman, how did your dinner come out? I wanted to ask that. Marshans, what's up, my friend? Was all dishes and kids' lunches. Well, that happens. Nothing wrong with that. King Green. King Green gardening in the house. Oh, Alexa, I caught up with Dr. T last night. And I said to him, what did you do to my Alexa? She won't freaking respond to me like she used to. Dr. T was like, what your Alexa and me talked about is none of your business. It was pretty funny. Alexa, turn all lights off. Alexa, turn all lights off. See what you did, Heart of the South? Oh, thank you, CEO McDonald. Oh, one of my posters has Alice in Wonderland on it, and the other one is just mushrooms, magic mushrooms. I got them both off from Temu. I just kind of like them, and I throw them back there, and so it doesn't show off the whole room behind me, because the big den that I'm in, the other side of it's where my wife's computer is, and she doesn't always want to be online when I'm on, so. Nice, Penny. Liquid jungle mix going deep, right? Meow. Thank you, everybody, and thank you, CEO McDonald. Ba 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 da da da. 6:56 coming up on 5:56. Excuse me, coming up on 6 o'clock. Stone Root, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Cheers, cheers, and good morning. Good morning, indeed. Yes, yes. Yeah, I can't believe we're going to get all the way up to 85 today when it's only 50 out right now. But as I said, I will take it. Yeah, Hart, you are correct. Maine is suffering from empty tent syndrome. All right, Wasman, let's hear it. Smoked duck was tenderly delicious, melted in your mouth. It was so tender. I ended up pretty ripped with everything infused. I bet. I bet. I don't play any video games. When I don't know, when my kids were young and growing up, I bought them game systems. I tried to play, I sucked. And with my addictive personality, if I really went into it, I would go all into it and I would still suck at it. I'd just have a bunch of game systems and a lot less money. But, oh, what am I smoking on? That is a joint. I use this thing from Raw, makes them. They end up looking like this. When they come out, they're pretty sizable. And yeah, that is what I am ripping on. Yeah, that's one of those things with Temu, John Boy. If it's coming from China, it goes all over the place. That's why you got to try and hope that it's in your local warehouse. At least we have one up here in New York. So everything comes from a local warehouse, 90% of it. Yep. Ooh, 5:59, everybody. 5:59. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, King Green. King Green's got the empty tent syndrome now, too. Clones all went outside. Yeah. And yes, Fat Buds, USPS does really suck as of late. More than before. Yo, Gyro's in the house. Good morning. And at 6 o'clock, coming in for that 6 o'clock rip, make sure you're hydrated, everybody. A little sip before you rip. for me, you think it's Cheddar's fault. Nice, Maine. Nice. Thank you, CEO. Yeah, I generally, before Crumble went back to work, I was actually on Sunday through Thursday and Friday nights. And yeah, that was just too much. I work overnights, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I work a 15-hour shift and an 11 and another 11. So I generally try to get rest on my days off and whatnot, but I fill this in the morning. So, but yes, indeed. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed about that perp slurp is you can just kick back with that, and man, it will walk you right through your day. Miss growing in the ground. Yeah, I'm not in the ground, but in the ground. I have big raised bed outdoors, 150-gallon one, and holy shit, is that Zelens? Good morning, Zelens. Oh man, and Sammy, cheers. Good morning and good to see you. Wow, that's nice. A lot of my dear to Richmond goes, then moved to Arkansas, and then back to Richmond. Yeah, it's stupid, fat buds. It's stupid. It's like they got to bring it over there for no good purpose and then wonder why stamps are going to be fucking $2 in 2 years. Sammy came to win more stuff. Levi, what's going on, my friend? Just a short visit? Short visits are okay. Yeah, it's just silly, John Boy. It's just silly. Yeah, I gotta tell you, when I went into my tent yesterday, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised, at the resilience of everything that I had in there. I guess not that I didn't expect. You are the good luck charm, Sammy. Absolutely. Left early and forgot to take out the trash. Forgot it was Tuesday. I know, CEO. I know. That was crazy over on Rocks. Galaxy passed the torch. Yes. Whew. Humble crumble. Cheers, my friend. Things are well indeed. Well indeed. Just kicking back with the 29 of us that are wandering around in here. So, in the beginning, Space Storm, yes, I can tell you I did follow a number of those content creators. I don't as much anymore. The content creators that I tend to follow are ones that are, how do I want to phrase it? Attainable, reachable, uh, involved in the community, fighting for the same cause that we all are. So, but yes, I am familiar with them. Hey, Rich Scandal Lounge, what's going on, my friend? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for swinging through. Yes, yes. There, you summed it up good for my high-ass CEO. Thank you. Those guys aren't part of the community. They're business people. There you go. CEO Mike Rapp is amazing. Nice, Sammy. Trying to butter up CEO so you can get no longer blackballed on all the giveaways. I hear you down there. Oh, I am loving it. Huh. Just reading the chat, guys and girls. And realizing that this has been one like nonstop joint and bong rip since I started the live, so it's rather humoring me. The garbage is in the front yard. Let's go get high now. All right, Anu, that's fair. Yeah, I know, John Boy, but big props to you for sticking to your guns and at least getting where you want to be right now. You'll get there, my friend. You'll get there. Susanna, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, CEO, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like being out of control this morning because I've already got, I'm like, yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, no, we generally go, as I said, every 15 minutes, except like between 7 o'clock in the morning. We rip at 7, 7:10, which you can take a dab then if you want, 7:15, 7:20, because it's 4:20 somewhere, which we'll do that same thing at 6:20 here. And then 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. And that winds us up to the end. But there are some people that do things like that. The hard thing is being able to track something like that when you're running on StreamYards. I have no idea how many people click the like button, don't click the like button, or even how many people view the entire live until I go to StreamYards afterwards, because that's not on my screen. So I have to actually go physically all the way over to YouTube. Hey, 610 it is. Oh, here comes the 614. Are we going to start this with the times again? Yeah, why not? True enough. 610 it is. We'll take a rip for 610. Crumble don't care. Well, well, that is true. Ba-da-bum. Excuse me. Oh, grower Mo. No shit. I got the V cure and the glass was broken. They were very rough with shipping. Looks like Viva Sun's going to ship me a new one when it took 2 weeks to get this one. Oh, grower Mo. I'm sorry. Well, good morning, too. Good morning, good morning. Cheers, cheers. But that sucks. Hey, Cody. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. You have a blessed day as well. Good morning, Souza. How are you? I am doing fantastic. I was thinking about you this morning. I have my bird feeders all going up outside, and all of them have been filled. The suet, the hummingbird feeders, the Oriole feeders, the everything. Which made me think about sitting at your page sometimes, just watching all the wildlife and stuff that comes up and back. So, yes, indeed. Yo, how? What's up, my friend? Cheers, cheers. That is true, CEO. They could say deal with the shipper instead of making it right themselves. So ID, you got a kind of canitrol last week. Nice, nice. That's nice. Big shout out to the 32 of us in here right now. Thank you, thank you. I heard they were pricey. I know. You do see a lot of that. You do indeed. Sleeping or feeding. Ba, 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 ba. Really? A limit of 72 degrees? That's kind of weird. Hey, Stone Root. Cheers, cheers, my friend. You have a safe, safe day out there. Ba, 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 ba. And it is 6:15. Time for that 6:15 rip. Cheers, cheers, everybody. grow remote. That sucks so bad. It really does. But Wasmond, you're asking. So Wasmond said, Crumble, asking about using chicken poo. Laugh out loud. Last year I used alpaca poo with homemade biochar. How hot is the chicken poo? Cheers. I have heard that is some serious fucking heat if you are using chicken poo. Now, I have no experience with it, but yes, Maine just chimed in and said, chicken poo is really hot. What is going on with my screen over here? Hey, go, what's going on, my friend? It has been a minute. Let me get you squared away over here if I can. Get you moderated up. Very nice. How have you been, my friend? What is going on in your crazy, crazy world? What is going on? And a big shout out to the 31 of us in here right now. Thank you. Oh, that's even worse. You had to fester all weekend about it? Or just, yeah. Wow. That makes it even worse. Yo, Andrew, fucking awesome. Awesome indeed. Well, yeah, I know. And how's all that going? Good, I hope? Yeah, Ogo made that decision a while ago to stop drinking. Shared it with us one day. Yo, OG plant janitor in the fucking house. What is going on, my friend? You are listening along at the job. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Hope everything's going well. Did you start working on that sweet car yet? Well, thank you, Cody. I kind of like it myself. It's got a little fish right here on it. Figured I'd look halfway civilized today. All right, fat buds, you have yourself a good day. Rest your lungs. No dabs today. No dabs at all. We'll have none of that. Hey, sunshine. Good morning. What is going on? Oh, you're working on the split bumper now? Nice. Crumble is smoking on some Perp Slurp. Homegrown Perp Slurp. Oh, I had an excellent day indeed. Hung out with all you guys here in the morning. We had a super fantastic live. And then had a lot of the day with Mrs. Crumblewigs. She worked 7 to 11 last night. So, we had all the day. Yes, indeed. There we go. Cheddar Bob chimed in and said chicken poop has to be composted. It is 6:20, which means it's 4:20 somewhere, everybody. A little hydration. Cheers. Gotta let the dog out. I'm just reading along on the chicken poop composting. Cheers, cheers, Asymatic. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Andrew suggesting a full winter. Cheddar Bob saying depends on your compost temps. The back of unused. Char looks like the Pat mask. Yes, it does, kind of. Oh, nice grower, Mo. OG said I use chicken poop, but let that shit cook before you use. Yes, indeed. 140 degrees for a temp. Sun's up, buns up. Mr. E, Master E, good morning. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. We're just talking poop here right now. Yes, Space Storm, I stream 3 times a week. So, 12 times a month. Unless I go on for like just a spur of the moment thing, which I don't do that often. Ouch, sunshine. My son busted himself in the face and got a bloody nose from a 20 gauge shotgun. That sucks. That sucks indeed. Yes, indeed, that does. I agree with Brett. That sucks. Oh. Is that said a hen sitting on like 20 eggs, but only 7 were alive? So what I don't know. I don't know a lot about eggs. If you're looking for chicks, if you're not looking for chicks, how that all works. You know why? Because I've never had fucking chickens before. She's smoking some fish scales. Anyone know anything about this strain? Cheddar Bob said fish scales is cocaine. Sunshine. Big Terp, what's up, my friend? What is up? Good morning, good morning. Oh, nice, Wasman. You have biochar mixed in with your compost? Cool. Cool indeed. Cool indeed. Do 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 ba ba da ba. All right, that's what I figured. Now, are you looking to get chicks? Or not? I guess that's the question. Oh, nice. White Widow. That was the first strain I ever grew, Sunshine. Yes, indeed. And loved it. Absolutely loved it. Nice, Space Storm. Good job. Good job indeed. Oh, the platinum asset. I think that's going to be a mission of mine, is to source some platinum asset genetics and put that on my radar for possibly my next grow. Though I have so much to choose from, it's not even funny. I have so many people that have sent me genetics. It's going to be a 2x2 tent grow, I'll tell you that. I don't think I'm going to put my 4x4 back up online, though. I probably am going to have to before I get outside. Sunshine said my favorite strain is strawberry wine. Reminds me of the old school top shelf. Carol, that tastes like sawdust. Oh, okay. Is that a lot of eggs for one hen to have underneath her, like 20 eggs? That seems like a fucking lot of eggs. Andrew, absolutely. We do have some people in here, Andrew, that are not wrenched up. So if you want to drop your link, go right ahead. Oh, there's Pappy saying good morning. He's not complaining about the hockey game last night, so he must be happy. No problem. No problem, Andrew. Yeah, that's that can be a thing. I can see it a lot easier with a 2x2 tent than trying to throw a fucking 4x4 up on a fucking table. Skunk will make your religious uncle relapse. Nice, Penny. Nice. Hey, it is 6:30, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Kind of just floating along in the chat. Cheers, cheers. Excuse me. Dang it. Trying to do a little housekeeping while I was choking my fucking ass off here. Good morning, Tim Yak. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Good to see you. Oh, that's kind of cool, Mo. That is. You know, I've got a huge barn, and if it was closer to the house, I would have animals, but it's not. And I'm think of the winter and trying to maintain that. You know, if I had to snow blow all the way out there, I might as well get a fucking plow truck. It's that far away. So. Yo, Green Oracle, cheers, cheers, my friend. Wasman says calf skunk and calf blueberry, cheers. Yes, yes. Yo, ID. Thank you so much for coming in this morning and hanging out with us. Super, super pleased to have you in here again. Yo, I'll go Hagrid. Cheers, cheers. What is up? What is up? There we go. I see there's a no-go raid in here. I see that indeed. I know, man. I know I should. The problem is my driveway is right up on the fucking road. So I end up getting it freaking stuck in my ass. Trying to do a little housekeeping here at the same time, everybody. Oh, no problem. No problem at all, ID. Appreciate you. That last riff got you when you weren't looking, Cody? Nice. Nice. Beady, beady, dee, 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 dee. Yo, good morning, Scotty 420, my brother from another mother. What is going on, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping in. Nice. Hey, as I said, Space Storm, we will be here Sunday through Tuesday, 5:30 in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Scotty, what do you got crack-a-lacking right now? There we are. Trying to get caught up in both windows. Scotty, I'm doing, aside of coughing right now, no, I'm doing fantastic. I really am. I just was thinking for a minute that, oh, Cheddar Bob, no shit, you made a decision late yesterday and unsubbed to several shows. Oh, well, sometimes that happens, Cheddar. I don't know if it's that, I know I haven't unsubbed to anything, but I just don't go there anymore and they don't fill onto my feed. You know, and I went and looked for some of them and realized they don't even exist anymore, which is pretty sad since I've only been on this platform for X amount of time, and it's not a long amount of time. I think we celebrated a year a couple of months ago. No, I don't do anything music-wise, Space Storm, because it's there's copyright shit and all that. I've got a couple of Crumblewigs songs that people have made for me that are pretty fucking great. Someday I'll figure out how to put those in at the beginning of the live or some shit like that, but indeed, Peace ID. Peace. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wow, 6:39 already. Time is just flying by. Yes, yes. Yeah, you know, poor Fat Buds. Poor Fat Buds could not barely breathe this morning, he was saying, from taking too many dabs yesterday. So somebody must have twisted his arm a little bit. Yo, is that Jimmy John, the amazing pothead, rolling through? What's up, Jimmy John? William Bartow. Cheers, cheers, and good morning. Ooh, those are with the nice thick frosting on them, Grower Mo. Those cinnamon buns are fucking, or cinnamon rolls. They slap. Ooh, it's asphalt time for Jimmy John. Nice. Nice, nice. You know, I think the closest I've got to that, Maine, is I might have cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Maybe. Hey, Aaron. What's going on, Aaron Woodley? Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Oh, you must be referring to a week ago today. Yes, indeed. Yo, what, William? Get a hold of Rock. I forwarded my win to you yesterday. Yo, William. Thank you, my friend. Thank you indeed. That is much appreciated. I went up on Rock's panel yesterday, for those of you who didn't hear me earlier, and I hung out there for a little bit. It was kind of nice. I don't usually go up on people's panels because I don't know what the fuck to say when I'm up there unless people want to ask me a million questions, which they're all more than free to do. Jimmy John is one of those cannabis communities called midgets. Nice, nice, Cheddar. Yes, yes. He prefers little person. William, have a super safe day at work. And yes, I'm going to write this down. Get a hold of Rock. Rock. Solo. Get email to. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zelens. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice, nice indeed. We are at 6:43. Got a fresh bowl of the Perp Slurp. As we patiently await the minute to 6:45. Yes, yes. Indeed, indeed. Cheers. Nice. Nice, nice. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Where's Kitty Dog? Kitty Dog is Kitty Dog is still in his crate, but the big dog is playing around over on the Papazon chair behind me, Cheddar. I don't know if you can hear him. He's making enough sounds to fucking piss me off, which means he's chewing on some toy that I can't stand that he has. Hey, Mystery Mastery, you have yourself an absolutely fantastic day. Indeed, indeed. Thanks for coming in, and I will catch up with you later. Yeah, I think that's it, Heart of the South, because Fat Buds told me to shoot him an email. So I think that's what it is. It's Fat Buds Genetics, and that was what William Bartow won. So, and that's getting forwarded to me. So that's really freaking cool. Yeah, I can't do the penny. I can't do the vapes. I wish I could. I just can't. Thank you, Space Storm. Yeah, I mean, if I do a vape, I can't do a big rip on a vape. Fuck that. That shit's not going to happen. probably what I got, popcorn lung. No, but I know that I don't believe that the vapes are necessarily the best thing in the world for people. But that's just, I don't know. That's my thought on it, you know. And I'm not going to scream at anybody as a reformed smoker or shit like that, because if I could go back and smoke and there were no health risks attached to it, I would fucking smoke in a second. But I've been cigarette free since what? December something. You guys, it's like the 16th of December that I quit smoking. I was shooting for the 1st, but managed to finally chop its fucking ugly head off on the 16th. But it still rears its head all the fucking time I want a cigarette. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Thanks, Maine. I still fucking miss it. I'm not gonna lie, not for a freaking second. Yeah. So, Cheddar Bob, do you think that's because the tobacco that they smoke over there is different than the tobacco that we smoke here? That it's treated differently? It's not all bastardized with the fucking chemicals and everything. I don't know. I often wonder how much of a difference there is between if I was to smoke an actual right out of the field cured cigarette per se, you know, that wasn't treated with all that shit. Okay, Cheddar, that's a different outlook on it. I can look at that because I do know that there are things that are part of their lifestyle that should contraindicate how they look, and it doesn't. So, well, yes, I mean that is true. Thanks, Roramo. Yeah, it's still weird that there are times when it seems to be your go-to that you want to. It's like, oh man, I'd love to have a cigarette. But then it's like, I've walked into places now and had somebody come up to me close after having a cigarette. And I'm like, oh, I bet this is how I used to smell. How unfortunate for people that I was around, you know? That's what I thought, Solen. Said pure tobacco is not bad. It's the shit that's in it. And there's nothing wrong with that, Cheddar Bob. Nothing at all. I was trying to. Well, I told you guys, I had a CT done X amount of time ago, and it showed I had all these fucking nodules in my lungs. I turned around, and the only thing that changed in my life was the amount of cannabis that I was consuming. Went from basically once a fucking blue moon to almost everyday use. And within a year, I suddenly had no nodules in my lungs. So I still have to go every year, have these fucking things done. But I decided just to help myself out with, because I'd get pneumonia every year and crap like that, that a plan for me would be to just quit smoking. And for those of you who remember when I smoked and would do the lives and like that, I would have a cigarette going the whole entire time and then smoke on top of that. And I would be like, yeah, Mo. Oh, I know it does. It's a vasodilator. But it also does a number of other things that aren't so good for you. But again, it's not just the nicotine itself, it's all the other shit that they had to add into there. Oh, yes, Cheddar. Yeah, it's a hard thing. It is. It is a hard thing to quit smoking. I've systematically removed a number of different things from my life. Though I bumped into someone, an old friend of mine from on here the other day, who informed me that he just quit sugar and something else. I don't remember what the other thing was that he quit, but I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that's impressive. I don't have the willpower to do that. I don't know if I'd want to pull sugars out. It's very difficult. Wasmond, I have heard that, but never tried it. But I have the mullein leaves all over my property, all over the place. It's almost like it's a sign telling me I should fucking use it. Well, right, Big Terp, that's just it, unless they were talking about trying to cut refined sugars out of their whole entire diet. How is it, Cheddar Bob? No, no, this is on my property. This is in my yard. I mean, nothing's been sprayed since I moved in here, and we've lived here 5 years now. So, works good, Cheddar? Nice. You can use the seeds for fishing? No shit, Brett. No shit. Give me a second here, guys and girls. Dog's got to go out. I didn't see that, Cheddar Bob. I'd heard about it, though. Had Al Pacino in it? Man. It's very illegal to use the seeds, Brett? Huh. Now I'm going to have to look that up. How appropriate, because I have a pond on my property, too. I could take the seeds from the plant, go down there, and see what's in the pond. Though I would imagine a whole lot of nothing. It floods out to be about a half-acre pond after the winter. Hunters. Well, if it was their plan to introduce corn syrup, they did a good fucking job. Wow, Wasmond. No shit. Switched to monk fruit sugar and clover honey 6 years ago, lost 100 pounds, and it's still gone. I have heard that, Penny, that is freaking great, and I have not tried it yet. Making your popcorn with infused oil. That's got to be some good shit. Oh, they're a sedative to the fish, Brett. That's crazy. Oh, Maine's got an eagle in the tree about 70 yards away at the moment. That's got to be fucking awesome. Awesome indeed. We are coming up on 7 o'clock. Big Chirp's not wrong. Just Google DuPonts and start looking into that. Nice, Cheddar. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, I would say I probably eat an atrocious amount of fucking processed sugar. And I will say that for a fact because I know that working the overnights for the 3 nights that I'm on, my diet is freaking awful. I eat tons of candy because I use the sugar to fucking keep me up, which I should actually just use some form of complex carbohydrate, but I don't feel like it because it doesn't taste as good as the fucking bullshit candy or sugar that I do eat. Yo, David, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Cheers, cheers. Yo, bless you. Hey, bless you. You look like you're mad. You fucking sneezed. It wasn't me. I got this open so everybody can see your head over there. No, you don't want anybody to see you? Here, I'm going to move this. There. Now we can see you better. How's that been going, Maine? I know if I consciously want to do it, I can. Just at this moment in time in life, I don't fucking want to. Okay, Wasman saying you don't want the powdered monk fruit sugar additive. That can cause stress for cardiac. Wasman says, I use the liquid form. Nice. Senate. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? For those of you who don't know Senate is part of our community and also an awesome pepper grower. If you like hot peppers, stop by his page and check out some of his shit. Yes, yes. Down in Montezuma here, we have a lot of eagles. We've got a couple partway between Oswego and Fulton, and we've got a lot of ospreys, tons of fucking ospreys all over the place. Just because they run the eagle's nest all the way up and down the river because it's a great source of food for them. Yo, homie Grows. What's up, my friend? Cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Do-do-do. Hey, there's Upstate. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers, cheers. You ready for a nice warm day today? We're supposed to get up to 85 today, Upstate. And then it's going to drop down to the 40s tomorrow, but we're going to take this 85 today and fucking run with it. You know, it's interesting because most of their nests are near the falls, so it must be as the fish make their way to spawn, which is what they're trying to do when they are trying to swim back up against the water to lay their fucking eggs and whatever the fuck they do. That's where you'll see a lot of the eagles and the osprey right there, you know, going in right at the falls, so... Oh, that's gotta be so cool, Wasman. Wasman said, hundreds of eagles around me. One family nest has been here at least 10 years. Love watching the juveniles' feathers change from year to year. That's gotta be cool. See, and sometimes you take a lot of that for granted when it's close by where you live. You know, just like the sunsets here. We have sunsets that are fucking amazing because we're right on the lake. You know, you take it for granted until suddenly you can't see it anymore. You know, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Needless to say. Hey, yes indeed, Upstate. Upstate said, hope everyone had a great day yesterday. Yes, yes, I trust they did. I saw huge gathering over on Rock's channel all day long. That was pretty freaking amazing. All the giveaways and stuff that he did over there. Big boost for the community. And just getting everybody together and all that. It's pretty cool. Hey, Mr. Pibbs, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Saying hey from Detroit. Wow, Wasman, the nest took over 4 trees. See, in some of the places they've had to put big platforms up because the big things that span the power wires across all the water and everything down there, the ospreys all along the side of the road and the eagles, excuse me, had built nests on all of them. So they figured put up these things instead of having them potentially damage the structures that were already there. Yeah, 70 degrees and sunny would be nice with no humidity. See, I just know once it gets warm out today, it's going to be really humid because we had all the rain we had yesterday. Yes, William, that is there. That is there indeed. William Bartow's talking about the nest on 13 just outside of Pulaski, which is very close to Crumble. Yeah, it is upstate. It is a mess indeed. That's why I know I have to mow today. And I'm going to do it reluctantly. What pisses me off is I'm going to have to mow the fucking thing on 4 again. Because if I try to go lower, I know damn well that my mower is going to bog down like a bastard just because the grass is so thick right now. You know, that it's almost looking like I've got to mow twice a week, which is horseshit. Alexa, turn all lights off. I know, that's just it. Upstate the Garden loved it, but everything else. Hey, Chronic Clips. Peace and cheers and good morning, and thank you for stopping in and saying hey. Much appreciated. Hey, it is 7:10, perfect timing. Let's get the bong over here and let's do a little 7:10 rip. And then the dog's got to go out again. So cheers, cheers. Every 4 to 5 days. Come on, buddy. Cheers. Nugget. Go on. No. Don't ask me again. Now you gotta wait. Because that was pretty silly. Yeah, I'm on my 3rd or 4th time mowing. The grass is fine, weeds up to my waist. Nice, John boy. Nice. I know, that is pretty lucky, Brett. What? What? Do you have to go out? What are you having flashbacks last Tuesday? Huh? Silly dog. Dog's barking at me for no good reason. What? Here. There. Yeah, that's another thing too. Freaking, I got to fill up the gas can too because I think the mower's only half full right now. So that's going to suck. Yeah, King Green, the dog was having flashbacks. Fucking barking at me like a jerk. Keep on seeing his head poking up next to me. Oh, now he's like the big. I did hear about that, Chronic. I did. That was like freaking awesome. William Bartow said that he forwarded what he won to me, which is freaking awesome. Thank you, though. Thank you for letting me know again. Hey, Miss K, what's going on? Cheers, cheers. Thanks so much for stopping in. You got my dog wanting my attention this morning for no good reason. Here. Hey, what? What? What is going on with you? What is going on with you? Huh? What? 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 I don't know what you want. We are coming up on 7:15. Time to swap out this bowl here. Yes, my language skills communicating with my dog are not that not that robust this morning. I know, John Boy. I know. It's fucking brutal. Very nice, Miss K. The little pre-work routine, coffee and a J. Indeed. I say it is 7:15. Little quick hydration. And all right. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Let me see exactly what the dog wants, whether it's food or something. What? Come here. What? Nuggets, what? No. Go lay down. There's nothing for you to have, buddy. You have food, you have water, you have everything. Do I go outside? Come on. Then you need to stop. Swear, he's acting like a jackass. Brings me all the way out in the kitchen. There's nothing out there. His dish is full of food. His other dish is full of water. Homie grows. A lot of aluminum, silver, and salt, Wasman? No shit. No shit indeed. I think you're right, Miss K. I think you're right. He knows that his, so let me tell you the story of this dog real quick. Dog's name's Nugget. He is my daughter's dog. My daughter moved out 4 years ago when the dog was about 6 months old. And she is now moved back into town. and has decided after all these years that she's going to get an apartment that allows pets, and she is going to be taking him in the next 2 weeks. So that's a little devastating and sad to Crumble. But I think he knows that this is going on, and he's not thrilled about it at all. I don't care what anybody says. Dogs do have a sense of when things are going to change. Yep. So my partner won't be hanging out with me in the mornings anymore when I do my lives, which means I'll have to get out my cat dog, as freaking Cheddar Bob calls it. And that'll have to be my morning partner. I know, William. He's gonna big time. He's been with me and my other 2 dogs and Mrs. Crumble for the last 4 years. I know, but what am I supposed to do? Be an asshole about it? Hey, Adam. Cheers, and good morning. Good morning indeed. Hey, there's Jack Shit. Hobo Hideaway, cheers, my friend, and cheers to the other 39 of us that are in here right now. There are so many things I want to say to her, Tim. So many things, but I have to try and be... Crumble has to try and be the better person. Oh, I could do that. Be like, here, this is yours. Yeah, I think my 2 dogs are going to secretly be very sad. Very, very sad. Especially my little fucking, you can hear him whining a little bit over there. He's my little freaking springboard dog. All right, everybody. It is 7:20, which means it's 4:20 somewhere out on the West Coast. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. Does it upset me? Absolutely. And some of her other reasonings are like, she was actually upset that last Tuesday when I was tripping balls that the dog was here. And it's like, I've been tripping balls when the dog's been here before. She's like, well, what if something happened to the dog? I'm like fucking what? I'm like, this dog hung out with me the whole entire time I was tripping. I said, I actually thought it was dead at one time, which it wasn't. It was just fucking sleeping, but still the fucking same. I think you're right, Grower Mo. I think you're right indeed. It's a tough one for me at the moment. It's a tough little piece of crossroads, but some of my darkness in my little journey that I had last Tuesday centered around her. So, yeah. That was something also, John Boy. I turned around and said, she would never take care of her dog, but when she was out in Colorado, she'd dog sit. As long as somebody was paying her to take care of the animal, she'd take care of it. And it's like, oh my fucking word. It's like the only thing we get is a bag of dog food every 2 months. Hashtag don't give up your dog. You know, my concern is he's going to rebel. He's going to act out. He's going to bite somebody because he is a very possessive dog. I'm not going to say for a minute he isn't. He also is a great judge of character. If he doesn't like you, there's a reason why. He just happens to be able to figure it out quicker than some of us humans. Yeah, I know. I know it, Wasman. Max, why are you so loud? I don't really want to let you out yet. Give me a second, guys. I'm letting my other dog out. She wants to go out this morning. Come on. Walk out. Hey, easy on your brother. Come here. Go on. No. Now you can do whatever. Your brother's outside. Hey, Mo Manic Mads. Cheers, cheers, my friend. What is going on? We're just letting one of my other rambunctious dogs outside right now, the one that usually doesn't get up till about 9:30. No, he decided he's been up for about the last 15 minutes, so. Seems the dogs are very attentive today, needy today. Right, Nugget? You're okay. Indeed, David. Indeed. David's comment was, hey, you can't give something up and years later change your mind. Seems like time for a good life lesson. Yeah, it is, Wiseman. It is. And I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble about it. Could be, Big Terp. Could be. Homie grows. Yeah, my other dog, Max. You'll see him in a couple of minutes. Well, here's one of the things, Hart. When she walks through the door, as soon as the dog sees her, his expectation is she's got Taco Bell with her because she brings him Taco Bell nacho fries. And then immediately after that, they go for a walk down to a house 2 houses down where he shits on the lady's front lawn, and then they fucking come back. And that's the extent of their visits usually. So it's very skewed because she's always bringing him that food-motivated gift. So, hey, Jack, I hope your appointments go well. I believe, if I'm correct, that's your eye doctor's appointment. So definitely, I hope you can get things situated there. Oh, you won Lemon Kush? Nice, William. Nice. So, Lens, I know, but what am I to say? At the end of the day, I mean, the nice side was for at least the 2+ years, 3 years that she was out in Colorado, we had more control over when she would stop over and be like, oh, my dog, my dog, my dog. So. Excellent. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that, Jack, indeed. Smoking on something called Lance. It smokes extremely good. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Hard said buy her a Clydesdale. Where the fuck? See, that's another thing also. I'm using this as a segue, but, you know, the dog has also been used to being in a larger house. I mean, we have a 4-bedroom house. He's got a lot of room to run around, going to a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment that I don't even know the square footage on it, that they're on the first floor on. It's got a backyard, but I'm sure the backyard, the landlord isn't going to want filled with dog shit. And I know how she is in regards to cleaning up after herself, or after a dog, per se. Come on, buddy. Hold on. Are you going to come see me in a minute so people can see you? Here. Here. Max. Come here. Not you, your brother. No, when he comes over, not you. Miss K, you have a super, super awesome day. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello and starting your day with us. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, William. It is 7:30. For those of you smoking along, little quick hydration. Cheers, cheers. Homie Grows, you talking about rocks last night? Absolutely. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Trying to do some quick housekeeping here. I always forget to clean out my bowls right afterwards while they're still freaking warm, instead of then having to pry half the fucking universe out if I wasn't, if I didn't smoke the whole bowl down to nothingness. So. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Max, what are you doing? Here, Nugget. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yo, Tie Man! What is going on, my friend? It's been a fat minute. Cheers, cheers, and Ginger Ham. What is up, my friend? Good morning. Good morning, good morning to you and the other 40 of us wandering around in here. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Starting or ending your day, one or the other, on this wonderful Tuesday. My daughter is 26, Big Terp. 26 years old. She's 26 years old. She doesn't believe money is real. She follows a bunch of very woke, I think would be the term, beliefs in things. And it baffles the absolute shit out of me why she has these beliefs and behaviors and shit. No kidding, Ginger Ham. No kidding. Ginger Ham says start a new job Monday, back to work for the first time in 13 years. I say congratulations. Hey, country boy, what is going on? It has been a long time. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Jeff, go out. Don't keep on fucking doing that. I saw you right next to the door. I'm not a dork. What? Your brother's out. Go play with your brother, since he won't come over here. You can come over here. No? Huh. You're a pain in the ass. You go sit in the chair. Hey, that would be awesome, Miss Pop-Tart. Awesome indeed. Oh, I appreciate it, country boy. Indeed, indeed. I did look up that Alaskan tsunami that you talked about. That was creepy. Creepy indeed. Does my daughter have blue hair? No, her hair's red right now. I had to think for a minute, but her hair is red. Nugget. Come on. Not you. You don't need nothing. What? You want to come up? You want to come up? Come up. Come up. Come on up. You gonna say hi to anybody? No? You just gonna hide like a butt? Hey. Hey. What are you doing? You getting down? Okay. Orange double diamond time, man. I know. There, Cheddar Bob, I made your day. You got to see Cat Dog. You got to see Cat Dog. Nugget, I'm not going to turn around and look at you because I can feel you staring at me. Big Terp, one of the creepiest things is that we watched her waste in the last 6 months, like between $10,000 and $15,000 that she just either threw away, pissed away, broke leases, just got rid of all her appliances because she wanted to downsize. I mean, just crazy shit. Crazy. No, that dog is, he's almost 5 years old, Tim. He's a chug. He's a cross between a Chihuahua and a pug. Hey, Maine, you have yourself a fantastic day. I will probably shoot you a message later if you want to try and hang out. It's up to you. Just let me know. Cheddar Bob said we had a smash and grab at 3 local cannabis dispensaries. Guy stole a car from the car from the Dirty Lou came up here and then got caught back in southern Maine later that day. Nice. All righty, Maine. Cool. Cool. Maine knows about the Dirty Lou. The Dirty Lou. Maine concurs. Maine said, LOL, I do for sure, Cheddar. That'll be a story for another day, I'm certain. The Dirty Lou. Oh, it's only 10 minutes away. Do 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 do. Oh, what do we got? It is 7:39. Huh. Interesting. But it's a shithole. Got a couple of those here in upstate New York, or I would call it more, some people call it upstate New York. I mean, I know some people that anything outside of Long Island and New York City is upstate New York. So when they're telling me something on the Hudson's upstate New York, I can kind of tell them, no, not in my mind. I'm thinking anything above Albany and higher. But there's some real shitholes in there on your way down to Albany. Ba, 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 ba. So what's everybody got planned for the day? Work? Relaxation? Same as what we're doing right now? Oh, there you go, Cheddar. And yes, Brett. Mr. Bibb said today's my holiday. I'm taking the day off. Good for you. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody should get one holiday day. Cheddar Bob, make me fucking drop my head in shame. It's not Cheddar Bob's birthday tomorrow, though he says it is. Oh, okay. Little car work today, little water pump, thermostat, and serpentine belt for the sun. Nice. 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 There we go. Perfect number. There you go. See, Brett remembers that it's sometime in September. Oh, you had a centrifuge, Wasman? Nice. I always thought centrifuges were fantastic, My mother was she was a clinical pathologist and a laboratory technologist. And one of the things was we would go and see her when she was working in the lab at times. This is back in the fucking early 70s to mid 70s that we were in and out of the lab all the time that she worked in. Because she would need blood samples, so she'd use me and my brother as fucking guinea pigs and fucking chase us around, draw our blood, run all whatever fucking tests and weird shit that they did on it and stuff. So, but they had centrifuges there that were really cool. It was the evolution of the really unsafe ones to the ones that they finally put a fucking cage around the outside of so people didn't get hit when shit came blasting out of them. It was some shit. Cheddar Bob should be 1,062 by the number of times he said it was his birthday. Nice heart. Well, a belated happy birthday, Miss Pop Tart. A belated happy birthday. See, I thought I saw you on that day, and I went to go and say something, and then your chat went, you hadn't even been on for like 90 seconds, and it like looped out and just hung there for about 5 or 10 minutes, and you couldn't talk, you couldn't do anything. It just was a circle of death. Parker, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Rolled in at 7:44, just in time for the 7:45 rip. Oh, stainless one. Nice. Nice indeed. And it is 7:45. Take a little hydration. And cheers, cheers. Yeah. Oh, good. You're going to be able to get out today, Parker? Nice. Nice indeed. That is awesome. Beep, 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 beep. Boom, 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 boom. Nice tie, man. Nice. Oh, dang, man. Don't throw that shit back on me, Parker. That's not fair. We're going to be sunny and 84 here today, or 85, I think it is. All right, David. Hey, thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Much appreciated. You have yourself a safe day at work. And I hope you enjoy what you do. That's half the battle sometimes. Half the battle. No, I haven't seen in a couple days is Crumble Sis, Skeptical Genealogist. I wonder what the fuck she's up to. I should call her right now and piss her off and be like, there's 13 minutes left of my live. Why aren't you here? Now, I know her husband had Friday and Monday off. So, and they've had a lot of shit weather too. They've had to be on the edge of, Tornado Alley a little bit. So every time they get warnings to a certain level, they'll pack up their shit and go to a hotel because they live in their, I don't know, $175,000 camper, year round. That's what they do. And so when that happens, they'll go into a brick and mortar building. It's interesting. Excuse me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, no kidding, Hart. No kidding. We aren't, I was just going to say, well, we don't have to worry about the tornadoes up here, but they did have sightings of funnel clouds touching down here in upstate New York. So it's not like it's completely off the fucking table. And as I said, when I lived in Connecticut, we had a tornado that came through that like devastated fucking Waterbury and just ripped right up through where I lived. Some scary fucking shit. Oh yeah, Miss Pop-Tart, you guys are supposed to get shit weather. See, I love a good thunderstorm. I'm not going to say I don't. And we just haven't, where I am, it's almost like we're too close to the water sometimes that a lot of the shit just lifts right up and over us. Now that's a question to ponder, Wasmond. I think our hardest battles exist in our mind. How do you reason with that? Yeah, Hart. Yes. Yep. For me right now, I would have to go. As I said, I live like a mile away. If I get binoculars from our upstairs bathroom, you can see the lake. I mean, from our upstairs bathroom, you can actually see 9 Mile 1 and 9 Mile 2, which are both the nuclear power plants that we have up here in Oswego. And it's pretty crazy. They're big cooling towers. But yes, we can see the water spouts on the lake. I don't know. We had so many of them growing up that, the 70s was gigantic for storms. I remember that. Maybe it was just the age I was, but, it'd be like every weekend we'd have the red lightning in the sky or the red and blue. And it was like so vividly close that it was like somebody taking a metal sword and cutting down through the fucking clouds. Yeah, upstate, the water spouts are freaking cool. Yeah. Yes, upstate. Yes. Lightning isn't what it used to be. It's like, and that's dumb because it was so magnificent. Yep, it was. Like you could see it. If not that you don't see lightning now, but you don't. There's so much shit in the fucking air. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice, Aaron. You know why? I think it's because you don't have as much light pollution. And I think that you're out there, maybe it's more open. I don't know. But good for you, seriously, because that's nice that you can still see that. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting, Hart, because you just said, even the Navy avoids the water spouts. There are so many houses up here that have the widow peaks. Oh, hold on one second here. Well, good morning.
Well, good morning, Crumblewick. How we doing?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I gotta go and restock up on some ammo. I must have went through 300 rounds yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I went out to my cousin's house. I went to Pulaski, Wig.
Okay.
Yeah, I went out to Pulaski. Got chased by a fucking rooster. Good times. Good times. My son, he held the 20 gauge too close. I told him to move it and put the butt in his shoulder.
Yeah.
No, Mom, I got this, Mom. I said, all right, you about to learn a bought lesson. He said, what's a bought lesson? I don't have any money. You don't buy them with money. You buy it with experience and wisdom. And he's like, I got this. Kid just turned 19 on the 22nd, Friday. Okay. Spot him a motorcycle, works his ass off, doesn't like to simmer down. And then you got that poor excuse of boys will be boys.
Yes.
Okay. I got this, Mom. I got this. Pulls the trigger. It kicks. The whole butt in his hand come right back and got himself in the nose, his upper cheekbone, gave himself a black eye. And next thing you know, I see a bunch of blood dripping down. And I'm like, it gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
Jeez.
cheers. I got
cheers. Nice.
So I've got I've got White Widow.
Nice. Nice.
It's got one big solid bud.
Oh, that's beautiful. Nice.
And then I've got Pretty Pretties. My first grow, Wig. This is my first grow.
Okay.
I'm proud. So this is Space Panda. This one smells like a sewage plant or a rotten sulfur fart.
Nice.
It grew above my light. Big old buds all up it.
I see that.
It's not getting burned. The light's on 8. It goes from a 0 to a 10. This one here, this one is my good plant. This is Cosmic Crashers. Cosmic Crashers is getting huge.
Okay. Nice.
Nice and white. I rotate. I bottom feed for the most part. I learned how to leaf tuck. Don't fuck tuck.
Right.
This one here is 2 weeks old. This is my duck foot.
Nice.
I'm getting ready to top it here soon.
Uh-huh.
Start training it.
Great.
we got, show you my stems down here.
Nice. There we go.
So I'm pretty proud.
You should be.
And I got 2 more outside. I got 2 Candylands outside that are just, they're not growing. I feel that they are junk genetics. I've been trying to grow them since February, Wig. And
Really?
they're just, I'm going to take you outside and show you. They just, they won't grow. And I think the one is a male. But I have no idea to tell if it's a male or not because, you know, this is my first grow, so I'm still learning all of the different aspects, including...
I'm one of the worst people to be able to tell you that, but I can tell you that if you can get a picture up there of it, they'll put an eyeball on. They'll yell one way or another. Oh, did we lose sunshine? We may have. I think we did.
These are...
There we are.
These are the Candylands. This one I think is a male.
Huh.
But they're not growing. They've been this size since February.
Holy smokes.
So I don't know what to do about these. I got sick of them and I put them out here and let nature have them.
Watch. Once the light changes, they'll turn into monsters.
I mean, it died right here in the middle. I didn't cut it or nothing. It died. This one died. It's still got a black top, but it's got new growth.
Huh.
Coming up.
I see that.
And then this one, it just...
Do you think when you put them outside, they've re-vegged?
So, they were sprouts. They came up out of the soil January 17th. And then just before Valentine's Day, Saturday the 13th of February, I went and checked on them. They weren't getting no bigger. They are at a stall, like a standstill. They won't do nothing. Here it is almost June, and they're still that size. Those are copycat genetics Candylands V2S1s.
Okay.
I don't think it's himself, but I'm just not having no luck with those Candyland genetics. So to me, my own personal opinion, they suck. It's garbage.
Fair enough.
But now, with that being said, it could be a grower error due to that I am a brand new grower. This is my first grow. So it could be something that I'm not seeing, that I'm not catching. It could definitely be a grower error, or they can just be shit genetics.
Comment that somebody made was that there's something they don't like. Is there any way you could move them? But you already moved them once already, correct?
Well, the thing is that I can't put them in the backyard. There's bamboo growing. My neighbors from Burma, they're Burmese, they planted bamboo. Now, Wig, you're in New York. You know as well as I do it's illegal to grow bamboo here because it's an invasive plant. Right. Well, they put it in their backyard and it just spread like wildfire. It tore up my fence. It grew through my fence. It's growing sideways through my backyard. The veins of the bamboo are going sideways through the dirt into my garage. And I have a very small strip of maybe 6 foot by 12 foot of a backyard. And there's tires back there. There's dead animals buried back there. I don't trust the soil enough to plant back there,
Yep.
you know, and I can't put them out front. I live in the ghetto. So like if I put them out front, just any passerby is going to be like, oh, hey, a weed plant. Mine now, you know, so I'm kind of limited where I could put them outside. The reason why I put them outside, I just put them outside 3 weeks ago. And that's because I've been trying indoors for months. They literally won't get no bigger. They've been outside for a month and they're still the same size. And I've been growing them since January. February, they finally sprouted up a little bit, but they're at a standstill. I don't know what to do. I've tried everything indoor, so now I'm trying everything outdoor. And even though they're outside, I'm still feeding them the open sesame from the Fox Farm Trio.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about with the trio? You got the open sesame, the beastie blooms, and the cha-ching. Okay. What I don't have is the tiger bloom.
Okay.
My HTG store was out of it when I went to go and scoop up some of that. So I've got this other no burn off-brand plant food that got me through with the ones in my tent that are doing so well until I was able to get the trio from Fox Farm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what the hell that one's called.
I'll give a couple of people shout out. Nancy Neptune, cheers. Thanks for stopping in. And
Nancy.
Smoking Joe. Yeah, Nancy's here. And Smoking Joe 1674. Cheers as well. Okay, I'm Nicole Plus Indoor Outdoor.
Yeah.
Okay.
No burn. So this is a powder. I would take 1 teaspoon to a 5-gallon bucket and I would dilute it and mix it. And that's what I was using. And that's what got me through until I can get my hands on the open sesame. I always dilute. I don't ever use the amount it calls for, only because the shit's so potent. I don't want to burn my plant, you know, or make it on steroids.
So, you know, in thinking about the plants that you got outside, you know, that's the first time you've grown their genetics. I generally try to give everybody at least 2 shots. Because I know for me, I'll give you a prime example. I used the can for the first time. This was a while back. And I didn't think it was going to be anything great. And unbeknownst to me, until I opened the thing up the first time, I had such an explosion of growth in there. But then I turned around and when I planted everything, I was disappointed in some of the genetics. But what had actually happened was, you know, I was trying to plant stuff that was like this long. Instead of when it, just because the growth in there was so explosive. So I was nay on some genetics and then grew them a second time and found out some of it was my error. I did have one company that just didn't throw me one way or not, but I would say give them a second chance if you have the genetics.
I don't. After being frustrated with those and trying to work with them for months, I gave the other 8 seeds I had to my weed dude that I've been dealing with since I was 12. And he was like, well, let me see what I can do with them. Good luck. Well, how much do you want if I'm able? I don't want none of it. No, I don't want none of it. Give me a blunt's worth. Give me a blunt's worth and keep it all because you're the one doing all the effort.
Yeah. You
shouldn't have to pay me to grow the. He was like, well, now that you say something, you know, and I'm like, well, I'm just saying, like, that's like somebody giving me seeds and saying, yo, I want a pound. Here's your seeds. Have fun with that.
True.
You know?
Yep. All righty. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
So, can we go back to last Tuesday for a second? You were up on my stage last Tuesday, weren't you, or no?
Yeah, I was. I came up for a minute.
I remember that you did. So let me tell you what I remember of that so you can have a chuckle along with me. When you came up, my vision was not well. And what I thought was that everybody kept on superimposing my head onto your body and then everybody else's heads were moving around. So I was trying to focus and everything, and it was one of the craziest experiences that I had going on that day. There was a lot of craziness going
Considering
on.
the circumstances, I mean, like, you were doing pretty damn good there, Wig. You fucking old fool, you. Shit.
Yeah,
What am I
yeah.
going to do with y'all?
Yes, indeed. But all right, I'm going to be winding this down if that's okay. I gotta get my day moving forwards. I thank you for coming up and hanging out.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem at all. Lots of love. Peace. All right, everybody who came in that I might have missed here. Brett, you're taking off. You have yourself a fantastic day. Indeed, indeed. Bearded Buds. Good morning, my friend. Hanging out here for an extra minute or two. Just catching up in the chat. Yeah, could be Smoking Joe. Could be. Could be indeed. Let me see. Let me fire up this joint and I'm going to smoke this on the way out. Yes, indeed, Sunshine. For being a first-time grower, you've got nothing to be ashamed of. You got some great stuff going on there in your tent. And you may be surprised what those two plants may do outside. I don't know. I'm always rooting for the underdog and like that. But yes. So everybody, I want to thank you guys for coming in and hanging out this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. Get out there, spread some love throughout the day if you can. Hey, Wild Bill Grows, good morning, my friend. Cheers, cheers. I hope you had an absolutely fantastic day yesterday. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. Once again, thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Lots of love. Peace. And now...